Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing? Have you all had a great day? It's been fab out there, hasn't it? It's been brilliant. And, well, you can see I'm pointing over there. There's my window. I just realized you can't see it. So I hope you've had a lovely, lovely Sunday. And I don't know how you're getting on with your tapping. Well, yeah, let us know what you've been doing. Has there been anything that you've noticed, any kind of changes that have been happening for you? Have you found that you're a little more relaxed? Have you found that things have shifted in any way? Or maybe you need more tapping. I'm just going to invite a few people in so that they're all invited. Because I've realized now I have to keep inviting, so I'll do it. And let's go with it. All right, let's see who comes on. If there's anything that has popped up for you, something that you've wanted to work with, that would be great. I know there's a lot of information going around, and there always is, because it has caused everybody to be rather anxious with this coronavirus. And as I was saying yesterday, that, it really is about making sure that you are creating the right kind of situation, your body, your physiology, so that you are able to fight anything. And that means not just about regulating your immune system. It's about creating the whole paradigm around your body, your thoughts, the way you think about things, which then leads you into stress. The way your body is, so is your body, do you have enough water on board? Are you eating healthily? All of these kind of things that all work in a very synergistic effect. So, our mind, body, spirit, soul, they work together in a way to allow things to manifest for you in the way that you need them to. So the best results that we can have is when everything is working together rather than separately. So we can't target just one thing, but it's useful to know that part of consciousness, or, Dr. Goswami in quantum medicine talks about consciousness being the ground of all being. So the level of consciousness with which we are looking at a problem or looking at a situation is going to allow us to actually create a direct effect. So in the quantum world, it's all about that we have a collapse of things. So illness is really where we have all these waves of potentiality. So when a virus comes in, there's all the waves of potentiality. It's there, it's possible, it can do damage. But if we have other things in play that are helpful, then the quantum collapse doesn't happen, and then the way it collapses may be less. So it's useful to just think about it in that sense. But also every time you are watching the TV or you're listening and you're reading, if you're not monitoring how you are reading it, if you're not looking and putting balance to the two things, then what's going to happen is you're going to create more neural connections for that to happen. So because technically in the quantum world, the more hits you have, the more you do the same thing, the more likely that the next time you do it, you're going to have an additive effect, right? So that's why practice works, because the more we create a pattern, it means we're creating more hits going on in our brain. So therefore we start to hardwire. Do something, we release a neurochemical, and that then allows more areas around to be hypersensitive, so it will drive towards that direction. So that's good if it is in the way we want and not in the way that we don't like. Yeah. So just really be conscious about how you are when you're in the situation of paying attention to something that might not be so helpful. Okay, this is going to be a short one. I'm not going to do this for a very long time. So very, very quickly, anyone who comes on, you already know probably how EFT is, but we're going to start over here on the sides, on the karate chops, and this is going to be where the start is. I'm going to go on the top of the eyes, side of the eyes, under the nose, on the chin, clavicle, in the center, or you can just do that if you like. Oh, actually, it's such a nice sound. Oh, and then you can also do on the side, which are spleen points. So just allow yourself. I mean, I don't know whether you were a child. If you remember going that can be a very, very helpful way to let go of stress. All right. So let's just very, very quickly. Oh, Heather. Hi, Heather. I just saw your like. Thank you. So let's start. I'm going to go with the idea of what's been going on for me today, which is just really paying attention to how my mental state is. So give yourself a moment where you can just quickly, very quickly do a rating between 0 and 10, more or less. How are you feeling? So if you're about a 6, just kind of notice that and kind of notice where you are feeling it. If it's a level of anxiety, a level of depression, a level of, disparity, even a level of pain, just kind of notice. Okay, just notice. At the moment, I've got slightly tight, what we call jaw muscles. So I'm going to give that. It's probably about a 5 or a 6. I've got some clicking in my ears. So I'm going to go on that, and basically I'm going to close my eyes and just very quickly get a sense of what does it look like. So for me, I'm getting a cleanse. Okay, so I've got that area. So I'm seeing little white round balls on either side. One's a little bit darker than the other. This is darker, seems to have less things. This is sort of lighter, which has got more pain. Oh, the left side's definitely got more pain. All right, so for me, I'm going to work on that. So I'm going to be thinking about those things of loosening my jaw muscles so that I can feel a little bit better. So it really doesn't matter. All you have to do is work with the thing that you want to work with. And if it's anxiety, please give it a rating. All right. Notice where it is in your body. Locate it. Right. Also give it a shape. Give it a color. Give it something. Because when something's outside, when we see it, we create a different relationship to it. Okay. We name it, means we automatically, our brain starts to process it slightly differently. All right. Here we go. So in my case, I'm going to go, even though I've got this pain that's bothering me, and I don't know quite what to do yet with it, I totally love and trust myself anyway. Even though I have some anxiety about that, I totally love and trust myself anyway. And even though I feel that I don't know what to do, and I worry that it's going to stay there, I totally love and trust myself anyway. Okay. So you can go with this anxiety. It has a purpose. It's trying to keep me safe. And remember to breathe in and out. And I know that I want to push it away. But I know that isn't working. We're doing this as a meditation, so just taking a breath. But I know that when I focus in a different way, I create a change. And I know as I breathe deeply, I create another way. Everything has a purpose. Sometimes I don't like what it does. So I can watch those thoughts that bother me. Those thoughts that are above. And as I take a moment to go inside of that feeling, I let myself see that it's safe to be me. Under your arms. And I wonder what it can be like. To let anxiety go. I don't know how to do it yet, but I do know I'll have a go. Take a breath in and out. And yes, I know there are ways to do things. And I know there's so much fear out there. I also know that fear stands for false expectations appearing real. So I allow myself to see some truths. I allow myself to acknowledge that there is a very real thing out there. And I allow myself, top of the eyes, to acknowledge on the sides of the face that I'm doing everything that I can because I care. I'm doing whatever I can so that I can help myself and others. And under your nose. And even though I'm experiencing this fearful sensation, I can learn to slow it down. I know other people can do it. And if other people can do it, then so can I. It just takes a moment of perseverance. So I think I'll give it a try. Really here at your clavicles, give it a really good, nice thump so that you're actually feeling it. Because sometimes it is so nice. Sometimes we hold so much tension around our neck and around this area that it can be so good. You know, when you percuss, when you have that little karate kind of massage, it kind of disrupts patterns. So just give it a really nice thing and just sink into the feeling and the sound. Now let's go to the sea of tranquility, this part. Here's the thymus up here, or the high heart, and there's our normal heart over here. So we're creating a connection between our thymus and our heart. And our thymus and our heart is really important because our thymus and our heart are so important in telling us what's me and what's not me. Yeah. And when we fall in love with everybody, and or with the person we are, and that we're in love with, and we actually see them as me. So the part of us that knows that we must approach them, come towards them, yeah, allows us to be open and loving. So let this part be there. so that we can approach ourselves and be complete. And I love this one because it gives you a hug. And just as you breathe in and out, allow yourself to just enjoy that huggy feeling as you breathe in and out. On top of your head. Allow yourself, like in a shower, feeling the shower. Really nice, and how invigorating it can be. So as you breathe, as you experience, you know that you can see that everything can change in a moment. And as you breathe in, take a breath out and just take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out. Mine is not so long, but you can try and see how long you can get it. And as you tap away above your eyes, you can allow those thoughts to come and to go. You can watch them like they're on a cloud. And as you blow, you can blow them away. And if another thought comes in, you know what to do. Just blow them again. And as you blow, you can feel the vibration, allowing your cells to activate. Taking note of that place where you felt that sensation early on and just checking in. Just noticing what it looks like. Has it changed? And go deeper within. Let yourself go. Approach carefully. Or maybe even skip and jump. Just let yourself be creative. Let yourself get over the hump of any resistance. Ooh, let the resistance go. And as you do that, just notice where it goes all the way in your body as you go. You can give your chest a great massage, a great percussion as you do that. Part of the coronavirus, and I don't know if any of you have noticed, is basically that it attacks the lungs, and it's ARDS, which is a part of what we call adult respiratory distress syndrome, which is basically leaking into the lungs. And then what happens is all your immune system goes in there, and it's trying to kill things, and you get lots of pus. Lots of pus. And so what we want to do is shake the pus up. Shake up, shake up, shake up. Bring all the energy to your lungs. Give your lungs a great clean out. Yes. I know we're doing this slightly differently today, but I just felt we need to do Now you can still do this if you like. Make it a drum. Not too hard. Don't break any ribs. Go. Feel it going through your body. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, all the way to the side. And we're going to finish up now. On the top of the head, one last round. Just sending yourself love. Imagine that all those cells in your system have been activated. You've created a great big vibration in them. Let them shake, 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 shake off any kind of residue that belongs there. Just shake it off, shake it off. See, part of being concerned and worried is that we think that we don't have the ability to do things. Well, we do. We do have a huge amount of ability. So let yourself know you're doing whatever it is to shake up, to break off, to release, to let go, to increase the energy, increase oxygenation. You're doing everything that you can. You're putting everything in place. You're putting in the water. You're allowing yourself to eat healthily. You've self-isolated. You're taking care. You're doing everything. You're doing things to manufacture and make sure your body is well, so you can truly, 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 truly know that you're doing everything. That's it. Yes, and you can give yourself the final. If you can, like little emojis, imagine. What I'm seeing is little emojis going all the way around my body, little smiley faces going all the way, and I can see them in my immune system, and they're laughing and they're happy. In fact, they're kissing each other. But all these emojis going. Oh, yes, let's do this one. Make sure we do the heart. And we're going to end with a nice hug part. All right. Tap on the heart and then make sure you press down and really give yourself a hug. Nice hug. Okay. Just notice how you feel on that scale now. Okay. Oh, it's gone down. It's gone down. So mine was about a 4, 5. I think it was a 5. That feels about a 3. So 3. So I'm going to do a little more. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Allow yourself to really give yourself the ability to just sound holds a huge amount of vibration. The more lower the sound, actually, I'm going to tell you this too. There's very high pitch and very low pitch. Low pitch does a lot more in shaking things up. Okay, so give yourself highs and lows. So enjoy doing that and let me know how you go with the exercise. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye. It will be at 8 o'clock. Bye-bye. Now, where is this going to be?